I don't know if I'm the only person who have been asking this question. What exactly is wrong with the West? We just got an information that France has made a new law. Okay, they are trying to make a law. And in that law, it dictates that sex is no longer a compulsory thing in marriage. Hey! That is, if you are married to somebody, sex shouldn't be a necessity for your marriage. It therefore means that your wife or your husband has to first of all consent before you can go ahead to do the tete-a-tete. So it means now, say for example, I go France. I marry wife legitimately for France. Eh? I marry the woman legitimately there in France. If my woman tell me say she know they ready to do, if she's not ready to do the do with me, I cannot force it. If I try to force it, that is the obvious truth of what these people are trying to tell me right now. If I marry a woman in France, or if I'm a couple, I took my wife from this place and we went to France, my wife would decide whether she is free to make love with me or not. And if peradventure I do it against her will, I don't really understand though. Are these people even taking their time to understand what is going on? Because obviously, your wife might decide never to give you sex all the days of your life as couples, and she ends up going to give it to other men outside. The same is also applicable to your husband. Some of you will be shouting, okay, if he doesn't want to give you sex, then you go ahead to divorce her. In that same new law now, they are saying that sex in marriage shouldn't be a yardstick for why you should divorce. That is, if you must divorce your husband, that he's not allowing you, that he's not having sex with you, it's not a reason at all. If your wife is constantly denying you sex in a marriage, it's not a reason for the both of you to break up or for the both of you to divorce each other. And someone is telling me that I should travel from here and go to France and marry. Say lie, you. I get the man one day I try, say I won't try it. I can't move from here and I go to France. Snag at the or maybe I carry my wife from here, we'll go to France. Naigaji be able as couples. If I want to tell my wife nabali, why am I asking the card here? Then if maybe you want to should come based on what came to you think hungry based on the man that I am. Because I know that when you start dragging it, she will not say go ahead. Then we may attempt now popping police, police. It means therefore now be one more. And how many months can man just spend in the police? Currently, it's still a bill. It is not yet a law, right? So to me, the government of France, they should look into this thing very well, because from my own end, I know that this is likely going to raise the high rate of infidelity in marriages. Yes, because if maybe you come to your partner tells you that he or she is not ready for this thing, you are going to look for it elsewhere. You are now cheating on your wife. You are now, the issue of infidelity will now come in the marriage. So I think the government of France need to look deeply into this thing very well. They need to really look deeply into it, because a lot of countries now try to emulate it. This bill was sponsored by feminists. Feminists, in the promotion of this bill. And if it becomes law, now of course they have won. They have won. So if the wife decides that she can never have a child in that marriage through sexual intercourse, there is nothing the husband can do about it. If the husband still insists that he cannot have a child in that marriage, according to this law now, it's like that. That is how it's going to be. That is how it's going to be. And you cannot go to court and tell court, please dissolve my marriage because my wife is refusing me sex. Court cannot listen to that one. Court cannot listen to it. And many of these small countries now want to go and imitate these people with this thing they are doing. They don't know that indirectly these laws they are setting in, they are putting up, indirectly killing the population of the world. You are shouting that you are losing your population, your children In fact, your population is decreasing. You don't know that it is as a result of the laws you are putting up. This particular law now is part of it, because where a man and a woman is married, you are telling me that sex shouldn't be seen as an obligation. Sex shouldn't be a priority in your own marriage. Subscribe to this channel if you've not. And what do you think about this whole thing? Let us hear your thoughts in the comment section.